Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we are back with RGL Newcomer 6's Season 4, Week 4. Tonight we got 7-Eleven employees versus Team Breed, although it looks like there's been a little bit of miscommunication here, and I think the game may have already started. Even though it's literally 7:04. Or 9:04 EST, which games never start this soon, ever. Nor did I get a message from anybody saying the game was starting. But I'm just getting into the server now. Also, something quite amazing has happened recently. We have hit affiliate. Yeah, we are Twitch affiliate now. So that is honestly kind of insane. Thank you, Fapjack. I appreciate it. Come on, send the client info faster. I mean, I'm honestly kind of amazed that they started so quickly, just because that never happens in Newcomer, but it also kind of sucks. Oh, it's paused right now, that's okay. I'm in. Okay, so in terms of rosters, for the side of 7-Eleven employees, we have Nults on Roamer, Kuyu on Pocket Soldier, Soup on Demo, Penguin on Medic, Heck on Pocket Scout, and Nemesis on Flank Scout. For Breed, we got Little Ducky Vert, Knave, Blade Fan, Kaiasaur, who is a ringer from Team Ducks. They're currently playing in Amateur, Actual Millionaire, and Sam's Gaming. Thank you for the sub-mob. Okay, did game start? Oh, I don't know what's happening here. Medic is AFK. Medic Gaming is AFK. We are following Soup to mid here. I don't actually know what's happening. Team Breed is super fast to mid here. They go up the right side through Banana and just completely cut them off. And you are correct, I am a little bit stupid sometimes. I mean, you didn't miss much because the medic was AFK off mid because they weren't actually ready. But they were. So this match is off to a great start, although it looks like they are able to come back and regain mid. I have no idea what's going on. For those of you that are just getting here, it is 7-Eleven employees versus Team Breed. And they're pausing again. Are they paused? It's been unpaused. I am so confused. Oh? I'm not even sure if they can see that. I don't think they can. I'm in game. Oh. Some Twitch link. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Good.
Alert. Our control point.
And people are thinking I'm not live, but STV does have a 3-minute delay. So, Yep. First stream as affiliate, and it starts as a complete and utter crapshoot. This is wonderful. Don't you just love being Twitch affiliate? Well, at least we didn't miss any of the match. I mean, and yeah, you're not wrong there. Well, thank you, Rihanna. I appreciate that. We got Mobe being the very first sub of the Twitch channel. The first person to give me money. Okay. Oh, no, it's not the game restarting. It's the control point being captured. Indeed, the Devilman is a spy.
Bonus ducks.
Hey, thank you for the follow. And a chew, thank you for the sub. Emperor Hadcat, thank you for the follow. What was that sound? Was that the sub sound? I think that might be the sub sound. I don't know the sounds. Hopefully shortly? I mean... hopefully the game will start shortly.
The control point is being captured.
Okay. They capped last? Are we restarting? Okay, good. I think we're restarting here. Soldier is floating. So let's take a look at logs. This is an official match. Yep. It is a week 4 reschedule. Yep, this is an official RGL week 4 match. Oh, server's changing level. Here you can enjoy my amazing stats. Don't look at the left. Those aren't real. No, I'm just really that good. Hey, apparently I'm missing the map. 1CP Cage _ BSP. Or 1CP _ Cage. I don't know, Achu. I really don't. Well, Kivy, I am in the same boat. I mean, we got 17 people here. That's something. They killed the server. Oh, wow. Wow. I mean... Oh. This isn't, the longest I've waited for games to start. I've waited for 40 minutes for a game to start before, and then it just for it to not actually ever start. And then there was yesterday's match where I waited 30 minutes for the game to start, and it lasted 20. I'm not sure what's going on here. I only have the information from Soup and Sam. Still not the longest I've waited for a game to start. Hopefully the game will last more than 20 minutes, though. Ah, the wonderful world of Gully Wash rolls. So, how have y'all been tonight? Enjoying your weekend so far? I've been having a pretty good time. Kinda got baited yesterday with Twitch. Ooh, brownies are good. But I kinda got baited yesterday with Twitch. After I finished my stream and the achievements finally updated, it said I still needed to stream for another half hour, which I did the math, I didn't. But later on, it updated and it's like, oh wait, no, this guy did hit affiliate, okay. Okay, it appears as though I have new information. I also... Freaking Steam's being stupid. I should have a waiting for match to start screen. Well, hopefully we've got there in the end, so... Okay, I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to fill up on water. Hopefully I don't miss anything. But yeah, I've had a pretty good week. Pretty good day too. Got my hair cut today so I don't look quite as homeless as I used to. And then I also spent $360 on tools. don't forget to hydrate. Also, if you guys got any ideas for what I could do with channel points, shoot your suggestions my way. Okay, we're currently... No, everybody is in the server. I'm a little bit surprised Kaya even got approved, as he's an amateur player, sort of. To my understanding, he's a newcomer player that somehow managed to get put in amateur. Oh, was that really the reason to chew? I was thinking that could have some effect. Because Popcorn did have some experience. $667 DPM, yep, that's pretty good. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? He's dead. Okay, everybody is in. Let's get this show on the road. No, he was approved. I looked into match comms and his, they did it correctly and they approved him, so there is no issue with ringers. We're just waiting for it to start. Oh! Like in this match? Because I'm not aware of any other ringers. Kaya is the only one, in match comms. 4 ringers. I'm good to go. Don't worry about it. Oh, so it's seeming like Nemesis is somebody that may be a ringer. It appears as though that could be the issue. Come on, Steam. Come on, Steam. You know you want to work. Oh. Chip tab doesn't want to work. Okay, so it appears Nemesis isn't actually a ringer. He's just somebody who hasn't yet been... He's been rostered and accepted into the team, but he's awaiting admin approval. So he's considered... considered a ringer. This is unfortunate. Yep, sure. This still won't be the longest I've waited for a match. Sorry for keeping you guys waiting, but I appreciate you sticking around. It's looking like, so, currently we have the problematic player here. It's on 7-Eleven employees, namely Nemesis. If you look on 7-Eleven employees' RGL profile, he's not actually listed there because he's awaiting admin approval. Yeah, Nemesis isn't rostered on the team yet, but he's been accepted and joined into the team from the leader's from the leader's perspective. So it appears the problem is that he's not actually listed on the team's roster because he's awaiting admin approval, which is something that's a little bit annoying. And as such, Team Breed is treating him as a ringer, and ringers can be denied by the other team. Players that are rostered cannot. That's the difference between a sub and a ringer. Subs are people that are rostered as any normal player. The only difference is what the team chooses to do with them. Ringers are just random people, and ringers need to be approved by the other team. That's why the match hasn't started yet. Why this is only an issue now? That I'm not sure about. Sounds... Oh. But Nultz isn't there. Is it an official match at you? Huh. I'll think about it. Right now, I'm thinking probably not, just because, I kind of want to stick to newcomer matches, but B, 3 casts in a period of 3 days is already kind of difficult. Okay, so is this match ever actually going to get underway? It's kind of surprising, though, that both teams have ringers for a rescheduled match. It looks like we might be going. Are we getting underway? Looks like we might be here. Still, not the longest I've waited for a match to start. We're getting underway here. Okay, we have 6 players. Or 12 players, not 6. Come on, boys, let's get this show on the road. So I guess... Oh. Neat little market garden there onto the demo. Yeah, I don't know. I really do need a waiting for game to start screen. Okay, it looks like we might actually be getting going. Oh my gosh, a demo is AFK! But it's on Team Breed! He's not AFK anymore, let's go, let's get this show on the road, everybody play the game, please! Now the heavy is eating lunch. Oh no, their demo is AFK. Why is Soup AFK? Soup! 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 Soup is back? Soup? Soup is back! So in 3 minutes this will go because of SDV delay. Soon. And the players just... Okay, he's joined. Oh. Personally, I just think that the admin approval step, it takes way too long. I understand the admins, to my understanding, they're not paid. A lot of the RGL staff are just, again, to my understanding, it's a volunteer thing. So I can understand it not having their full 100% dedication, but still. Okay, we are getting going.
2, 1.
Okay, let's follow Kaya to mid here. Just because I know what he's capable of, because I've actually played with him and against him. Well, I'm not... Okay. Okay, is he going to be going for a bomb here? It looks like 7-Eleven employees are very fast to mid here, a lot faster than Team Breed, and it looks like that's going to be forcing Team Breed to back out. Kaya and the other soldier from Team Breed are not even going to bother backing out Big Doors. Swammer is checking towards Big Door, trying to push people out, and people are just getting destroyed in choke here. Swammer going in, trying to get a pick, but he's just going to get surrounded by all the the players of Team Breed. But he does manage to get some really good damage onto the medic, but that's all for now because he just picks up the health back. Soup getting some stickies onto the scout. He does manage to get away. He sees the soldier in Upper River. He's currently on his own on second here. His team really needs to come and support them, and it looks like they are. And off of that really good mid-fight here, 7-Eleven employees is going to get second as well. We're going to be... 7-Eleven employees does have about a... Okay, never mind. They don't have an Uber advantage because I was too slow to speak. So we're coming into an even Uber situation here, coming into last. Team Breed does have an engineer, which could be very powerful for them. They do also have the Pyro as well. So in terms of classes here, Team Breed has definitely set themselves up very well to be able to hold last year on this Uber exchange. Looks like the Uber from the 7-Eleven employees is coming in right now. The Uber of Team Breed does get used as well. And like I predicted, this Pyro is being very helpful in essentially stuffing that Uber and hopefully holding off the push and the Uber exchange. If they're able to keep their players alive, it's one player v2 now. And with a big rocket, Kaya manages to save the point and hold last here. Definitely making up for that tragic initial rollout onto mid. Unfortunately, the off classes didn't really seem to make as big of an impact as I had kind of assumed. Instead of maybe air blasting the Uber players towards the point and into the point, they could have maybe air blasted them away, and that may have helped in better stuffing the Uber, but I guess we'll see. Knave seeming to have some connection issues. Kaya on last here in a 1v1 to the death against the soldier for his round, and they do trade, but the demo is there, but it's not quite enough, and he taunts. Even though he doesn't get the cap, as Team Breed is on the second, they do get the cap. Soldier from the side of Team Breed taking out Soup here on last. Team Breed is now on mid, although looks like they're still fighting players behind. Kuyu and, is that the medic? On the side of 7-Eleven employees. Kind of sandwiched between the players of Team Breed here. At 90% Uber, looks like he is going to get forced here. Sam playing around the medic, trying to stay alive, unfortunately doesn't manage to. The players of Breed are in big door here, and they're being heavily collapsed onto by 7-Eleven Imp. 7-Eleven employees. Medic getting out, Kuyu getting some big damage, but managing to get taken out by a sticky by Knave. Looks like Team Breed has definitely been able to regroup a little bit here. Sam's Gaming looking maybe to get a pick, trying to get in through big door, but 7-Eleven employees is definitely doing a good job at holding down big door. Blade Fan looking like he's going to go in for a bomb here. He does get denied by the scout. He's at 50 HP and he does get taken out by a rocket. Swammer going against Sam's Gaming does manage to win the fight protecting his medic. He is very low HP and the 7-Eleven employees doesn't really have the manpower up, but again, neither does Team Breed, as most of their players do go down, and 7-Eleven employees holds mid here. It looks like they're going to get second off that as well, as the spawners are not going to make it second in time, so they just decide to sit back and hold last. Did I really miss a garden? If I did, I'm mad about that. Okay, coming into last here, 7-Eleven employees is going to have about a 50% Uber advantage here, so they're going to want to use in as soon as possible and not give that Uber any time to equalize. Soup with the demo, trying to get some damage on, and it looks like they're going to go off, but he doesn't get flash, and the stickies damn near take him out, but the pyro does kill him with the flames. Does manage to stuff the Uber a little bit, but the pyro does go down in the end. The gun looks like it's still up in secret, and I think they're going to be able to hold this off that kind of unfortunate play from the demo. Just going out of shutter just a little bit too early, and that's going to give them second here, although Soup is going to try to contest this. Maybe get a cheeky sticky trap kill. And unfortunately he deaths too early, so he is going to have to back out or risk dying and feeding. We got the players of 7-Eleven employees regrouping here, or I'm just going to call them 7-Eleven for the remainder of this match. We got the players of 7-Eleven regrouping here on mid and trying to hold it, try and build up some sort of Uber advantage. They have about a 2% advantage, which is not really anything. Honestly, I'd kind of like to see some funny plays in here through drop down. Those bombs from drop down for 7-Eleven could prove to be very helpful, as the medic is usually quite vulnerable here when you are holding second, holding your choke. Soldier can jump up through here, they can do a jump off here and get onto the medic. One thing I'd really like to see with some of these teams being a little bit higher level in terms of Newcomer is some more creative plays with drop down. I haven't really been seeing a whole lot of that in Newcomer, and I don't know, it'd be nice to see. Soup taking some big damage here. Sam's Gaming very low, trading some shots with Swammer. Not quite enough to finish the fight either way, and it looks like they are going to be going in fairly soon here, although they do get stuffed by Kaya a little bit. Even Ubers right now, what do we have going on? Players of Breed going in through big door a little bit, a scout getting a little bit too aggressive, and Swammer going down in choke here. The bomb from big door doesn't really get anything, but it is able to distract them, and okay, the Uber does get used here from both teams, but it's very clear who's going to be coming out on top in this post-Uber once the Uber fades. And none of the players of 7-Eleven being able to get out, as they have been surrounded by Breed. And Breed is going to be rolling into second here off of that wipe on mid. Nave maybe getting a little bit too aggressive here, but his medic is with him, so he does have support. This is shaping up to be a pretty darn good matchup so far. Swammer is getting the sentry gun up, so that's going to hopefully set them up pretty good to try and hold this. It is in a spot that could be easily spammed out from dungeon, as it is being done right now by Bladefan. And all of that work, that hard work, effort, and engineering is all for naught as it just goes down. Team Breed is going to want to be using in here very soon, as they do have about a 40% ad, and they do use here. They send a player in through water to try and get some cap time before players start crowding around on the point. They do have a soldier in a power position here on the right side in order to get some spam down, and it does work out for them, and they are currently up 1-0. Again, with these higher level teams in Newcomer, their demos or all of their players' rollouts are going to be a little bit stronger here. Nave getting to mid really fast and getting some good damage into choke to deny crit heals, but he does get bombed as he doesn't have a scout supporting him. Kaya trying to get some damage off of Nipple, and he just gets taken out by Medic Gaming with a well-placed crossbow shot. Little Ducky Vert at very low health here as he is fighting a scout right now with his pocket scout. Bladefan just barely getting out through Big Door, and it actually doesn't look like he's... Okay, no, he is going to get out as Swammer is very low as well after eating that rocket. But 7-Eleven Employees is going to take this first mid-fight here, and that may set them up well. In order to take the rest of this round. But so far, we haven't really seen any sort of in-round momentum off of winning the mid-fight. It hasn't really proven to mean much. Uber is getting used really early by Team Breed here. Bladefan is going to go down, and it looks like that Uber is kind of all been but wasted, although they do get some space off of it. Nave hitting some pills, hitting some stickies, does manage to get Soup very low. Hopefully a scout will be able to clean him up. It looks like he's just going to sit there and elbow until he gets an arrow. He's there, you know he's there, you know he's low. Call him out and have a scout go in and finish him off. But he is going to come out, and he's going to come out swinging against Kaya, but Kaya is going to get a nicely placed direct right into the chest of Soup. Breed's player's a little bit spread out here on mid, although the demo is rotating back towards Choke in order to hold it down. Again, I would really like to see some fancy, some funny, fancy, just smart plays with drop down to try and get in and get a pick. Whether that's on a demo or on a medic or even just get a force, but it looks like the 7-Eleven employees are going to be using out here. Depending on how long Breed is able to milk this out, they could be able to use back in, but it's probably not going to be that beneficial, as they're already 3 players down and 7-Eleven has only lost 2. But looks like they do decide to use in. Nade getting a couple of nice sticky kills onto some of the players of 7-Eleven employees. Soup and Nave just end some nice pipes by Soup to finish off that demo 1v1. It's currently 2 players up, the demo and the medic on on 7-Eleven employees, and for Team Breed it's a scout and a soldier. Is the scout with 7 HP going to get the medic? No, he is not. One well-placed sticky finishes that, although that did make some make a massive amount of space for Team Breed, allowing them to get their spawners up and be able to take up the space that made up by drawing the combo back. A little bit of damage going out into Big Door. And again, I would really like to see some plays, some just smart plays, some bombs, some sacks, anything through drop down. It can definitely prove to be beneficial to try and go for something, but it looks like they are going to try and dry push this, but but one of the soldiers for the side of... Oh, I'm losing words here. 7-Eleven does get in behind and manage to take out the medic of Team Breed, being Little Ducky Vert. But in the process, the rest of 7-Eleven employees just goes down. Both medics do die, but it looks like they're going to be trying to push last with 2 people. The scout does get the kill, but he gets very quickly cleaned up by Stromboli. Stromboli, that's the name. That's how you pronounce that. Derpcast, where you watch a man stumble upon his words and attempt to read English. Leifan is going to go down here as there's 3 players from 7-Eleven employees on him. And a market garden? He could have went for the medic, but he decides to go for the scout instead. It's still worth it. It looks... No! The medic gets away! A split-second decision that could have possibly cost them this round here. I don't think it's going to, because we haven't really seen any big momentum plays yet this matchup. But a split-second decision, and honestly, I think it was the wrong one. He could have gotten the medic there. But he is going to go through drop-down and maybe hopefully redeem himself and get the medic, get the force. But he does just get the force, which is really all he could have hoped for. Also does stuff the Uber a little bit, knocking him down, but finally a smart play through drop-down. Although it looks like they are going to be able to force the other Uber and get the pick, so there's really no chance of salvaging this in the post Uber for 7-Eleven employees. Although with some nice pipes from Soup, it looks like they might be, but no. Soup goes down, and 7-Eleven employees gets pushed back into lobby and probably all the way back onto last, as Bladefan is behind in River. I'm ignoring the fight that's going on right now, because this back cap could be legendary. There are no players back. And he isn't going to get it. One well-placed rocket and one well-placed meat shot is going to take him down, but that is some decent cap time if Breed is able to capitalize off this and maybe send another player in. Did look like they were trying to send Sam's Gaming in, but Swammer was there to clean him up. Does take a little bit of spam from the demo, so he does have to walk back and get some heal. Stromboli going in and getting the kill onto Nave, which could be big for their team here. Kind of just stuffing a push that could have happened here. Ubers are going to be pretty even here, so I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen. It looks like Breed is actually backing up while they wait for their demo, but they do have 2 picks onto Breed here, so they could have pushed in with the Uber and maybe taken the round. But they're just going to back up and passively hold. Second, look, okay, they are retaking lobby here. Stromboli is in River, but he does get taken down. Swammer is in River as well, just trying to contest it a little bit, but he very quickly backs up. It looks like the Uber exchange is going down over here. Medic Gaming getting popped into the air. Kuyu Meister getting in, but he's thrown away too far away from the point, and Breed does take the second round. Soup getting to mid quite fast here, getting a sticky onto nobody, but he does manage to sticky that roof. Bladefan going in, trying to get some damage, but he just jumps away back onto Nipple. Looks like Soup is being rushed by the scout, but I don't think it's actually going to accomplish anything. Swammer does go down. Stromboli does go down as well, but Breed loses their demo and a soldier as well, so this is still anyone's fight here. Although it looks like Breed is backing out and giving it to 7-Eleven employees as they got that third pick. Looks like 7-Eleven employees is going on to second. Breed is building an upper river here. They do have 100% Uber now, and they're going to be able to milk this out a lot, but they do choose to use a little bit early. It looks like Soup is going to go down here. If he survives this is... Okay, no, Soup does end up killing himself. Medic Gaming does go down as well. And this is looking really good for Breed, except for the fact that their medic is completely alone with a soldier on second right now. Okay, good. He is going to be able to get away, but just barely. Bladefan not being able to get away. He's cut off by players that have come through Big Door, and it looks like Breed is going to be holding last here. Once again, they do have the Engineer Pyro for off classes. This can work really well, but so far we haven't really seen it do a whole lot. Has managed to just barely hold off one Uber push, which could have maybe been done better had the Pyro decided to play his cards a little bit better, but we'll see what happens here. 7-Eleven employees does have a slight ad, but it's really not going to amount to much as it's not enough to push off of. Really not a whole lot happening right now. The sentry in secret, it can be quite useful, but it's not going to do a whole lot at denying those non-shiny players while the Uber exchange is going on. And you can see here, it only sees about half the point and doesn't see the portion that you get into from going in through water. So it could be good, but I don't think that sentry gun's really going to amount to much in this exchange here. Soup does go down, so they're not really going to be able to push, but they do send their sack in to try and get some damage onto the combo. And they do end up getting the force. I'm not sure why he used there, because he really could have just sat and spawned, but this is going to push 7-Eleven employees back out to mid, just because they don't have spawners, they don't have players. But they could take this fight, though, and it looks like they're going to be taking this fight in through Big Door. They do have Stromboli in behind. If he goes in for the pick at the right time, it could be huge, but it doesn't even matter, because Little Ducky Vert goes down first, and some nice pills from Knave onto some Stromboli. Stickies nonetheless, but still. Knave in a 1v1 with the Scout, and he does get cleaned up by Swammer, the other Scout he was in a 1v1 with. Playfan in Upper River here, trying to look for maybe an opportunity to go in and maybe get a pick. Soup is sitting at very low health here. Only 70 is not what you want to be seeing with with your demo. Especially being the demo one of the most impactful classes in sixes, I think. Really nothing's happening. Stromboli seeing if maybe he can get in through River here. Lobby is clear. It's not being contested by Team Breed, so I'm not 100% sure why 7-Eleven employees is just now going in. Maybe because they're unsure what the Uber situation is looking like and just want to make sure they're not going to get used into in lobby and not be able to get out. They do now have Uber, and so does Breed. So again, the Uber situation has equalized. It looks like they're going to be going in fairly soon here. A slightly different spot for the sentry gun. Did get some damage onto Stromboli, but ultimately it was the rocket of Kaya that took him out. Kaya trying to get into Launchpad here, trying to get some damage onto the combo of the 7-Eleven employees. But the Pyro going in and does force the Uber. So this is going to be really bad for 7-Eleven employees. Looks like they're probably not even going to try and push this, as they are at full Uber disad here after that Pyro play from Sam's Gaming. Breed does decide to use in. Kaya gets the pick onto Soup. They do have a red player in Kuyu Master in Upper River. Knave trying to hold off some of these scouts, not getting a whole lot of support from the rest of his team. Slitter going in, trying to get something, and he does get the pick onto Little Ducky Vert, the medic of Team Breed. That was an amazing salvage play here, going to be putting them at probably a 60 to 70% Uber advantage. Ubers this match do seem to be a little bit scuffed, but the players' DMs are there, and they're getting the picks they need. Stromboli in water here. Is he going to wait it out a little bit and go in with his team when they try to Uber? If he does that, that could be the first round for 7-Eleven employees. And it looks like no, he's going to go in a little bit too soon, but he does get about half cap time, and he does manage to stay alive. Sentry Gun and the Pyro posing to be some posing to be kind of problematic here. Stromboli is still alive, and it looks like the players of Breed are going to be pushing out, and he gets the back cap! Stromboli with the big brain plays, getting the first round for his team. We are now 2-1 in the first half. What a play from Stromboli. Wait, why am I getting a connection problem? Auto disconnect? No! What's happening? Is the server dying? Did that back cap kill the server? No! Let's try connecting again. Have I lost internet? Is the stream still there? We good? Okay, we are good. I don't know what happened there. The mid-fight on the 4th round, if I could get my camera to work. Both teams are going to be coming out. It looks like Team Breed is going to take the fast push in through Banana and just completely decimate 7-Eleven employees. Why do I keep wanting to say RGL on ice? But a very decisive mid there, and they're going to get second off of that, and they could even, get last off of this, as they're going to have, again, probably a 60% Uber advantage coming into last here. Looks like they're probably going to be wanting to take this in through River here and end the half 3-1. This definitely is proving to be a fairly good match here. At least the match has lasted longer than the amount of time I waited for it to start. Okay, they do have full Uber now, so yes, it looks like they are going to want to take this into the River. That sentry gun could be problematic, but it does very efficiently go down. Stromboli with the Pyroplace trying to do what Sam's Gaming has done, and it doesn't work out, and Breed does take that round very, very decisively. And that is the end of the half, and it looks like everybody is left at the same time. What? Okay, so it looked like that auto disconnect happened for everybody else as well. But because of the 3-minute delay, my auto disconnect happened first. With that being the end of the first half, I will be right back. And then maybe take a look at logs, depending on how much time we have. Okay, I am back. Do we have time to look at logs? Not all the players are in quite yet, so yes, we do. Let's see if I can't pull them up. Logs. Okay, we got them. Go here, do this. I need to get a stream deck. Okay, so in terms of logs and in terms of standout players, Stromboli coming in big with 319 damage for the side of 7-Eleven employees, but Kaya coming in big and definitely not disappointing. 33 frags and 407 DPM. It's almost like he shouldn't be here. But Knave is doing well as demo with a 341 DPM. That is still really good. So, Team Breed definitely holding their own here and definitely putting on a good match. In terms of who's gotten picks, Soup getting 3 medic picks somehow, Kuyumeister getting another 3, and Stromboli only getting 2, which is kind of surprising. I don't know. In terms of things I'd like to see more of in the second half, I would like to see more market gardens, because those are always just funny. I think we've had, 2 or 3? In terms of, playing, I'm not entirely sure. Again, except for that last round, momentum hasn't really played a big factor at all. I definitely would like to see more plays through drop-downs, some more big brain plays trying to get picks onto the meta, and it looks like everybody is frozen here at the same time. Kaya carry indeed. Okay, no, we're just... Oh, and everybody's sliding around now. Wonderful. But yeah, I would kind of just, I would like to see some more plays through drop-down. Because this is one of those maps, and especially one of these kind of midpoints, that there's a lot of room for inventive and new and creative plays. Obviously you got the typical bombs from Big Door off of the rock here into the enemy team's Big Door, but in my opinion, those aren't really the smartest to go for, because either you get the meta and die, or you don't get anything and die. Either way, you're gambling for a pick and just throwing your own life away, because you're never going to be able to get out of that if you commit fully. And then obviously you have 2 different ways to play mid, essentially. You can play it left side sort of slow, as your typical team will do, or if you're feeling really adventurous, you can go in straight through the enemy team's banana and completely cut off their exit. If you play this right, and if you still have your flank players on this side so you don't get wrapped as well, that can go extremely well for you, and I believe that's what Team Breed did here on that last round of the first half. And that carried them into get last very quickly.
3, 2, 1.
A, 5 second, or not, a nanosecond pause there. We're following Knave to mid here. Beefs the rollout just a little bit, but he's still going to get there pretty fast, although it does look like the players... does look like he is there faster, and there's that bomb onto the medic I was talking about. And it doesn't get any picks, and he just dies throwing his life away, like I had said. It is a complete gamble. And it looks like that is not going to have went well for 7-Eleven employees, as it appears as though they're kind of losing this mid-fight. They no longer have heals. Although, yeah.
The control point is being contested.
That's a neat sticky spot. It's a very passive sticky spot for holding choke, but it's new nonetheless. I haven't seen it. 7-Eleven employees is just currently trying to regroup off that unfortunate mid-fight. Trying to get back into the fight and hold second here. They are going to be at about a 50% disad while Breed is currently sitting with full Uber. So they're going to be wanting to take this in as soon as possible. All of the players of 7-Eleven employees just grouped up here in Top River. And it looks like they do take a slightly worse exchange, but the Uber does get used for Team Breed. So 7-Eleven employees is going to have a pretty big Uber advantage here in holding last, although they don't have numbers. So if Breed can roll in fast enough, they will be able to get this round. But it doesn't quite look like they're going to be able to. As long as they can kill that demo, they should be fine. And they do throw away both Knave and Little Ducky Vert there. So 7-Eleven employees is going to have a full Uber advantage here. They could honestly push out of this as the demo for Breed is dead. Sam's Gaming unfortunately bleeds out from Stromboli's detonator. Kaiasaur just being completely denied by that pyro. He is not allowed to get up. Knave does get a pick onto Stromboli though. Blade Fan going in through dungeon, hopefully being able to pick up the scout, and he does. He might be able to flank and cut them off on the backside of River, but it looks like he's just going to take the fight in lobby here. And he's going to Crater, unfortunately. Knave trying to get some damage in onto the combo, onto Soup, onto the players. He does manage to pick up Mika, one of the scouts on Braid, and force the Uber. So this is going to put Breed at about a 60% advantage here as they're backing out. And the medic does die to Kaya in lobby here. I'm assuming he came in through Upper River and down from River into lobby. Not really a whole lot going on here as 7-Eleven employees is just trying to regroup. It looks like, okay, Blade Fan is going to die in lobby, but he is going to get that final rocket, that fadeaway death rocket onto Swammer. Current Uber situation is setting up Breed very well for this push, and it looks like they're going to take it in through River here. They do have about a 50% ad, 40 now, so if they go soon, they could get this. And Stromboli comes in from behind, and unfortunately he doesn't really manage to get much. They were already looking to push. And it seems like Breed is probably going to take this first round of the second half here, putting them up 4-1. We are currently at match point in the favor of Team Breed. See what Kaya ends up deciding to do on this mid. So it looks like he is playing the pocket role. Unfortunately, Little Ducky Vert missing the arrow. That's going to slow them down immensely. But this is what I'm talking about. Blade Fan with some nice plays through drop down. He is going to pick up a soldier, then a scout, and hopefully a medic. No, he kills himself on the medic, but he does get the picks, and they all but wipe one player off of the face of the earth for 7-Eleven employees. It's just Swammer left behind. They don't know where he is, so he could get a medic pick here. If he plays his cards right and doesn't miss his shots, he could get a pick here, but it looks like he does get spotted by Knave. Although, maybe not. Providing some great intel, getting into dungeon, and just trying to regroup with his team right now. Looks like Breed is backing out through top river for some reason, not really wanting to take this exchange right now, or this fight right now, sorry. Stromboli getting in and forcing this Uber, that could have just stuffed the push. Medic Gaming, if he can stay alive, this is going to be really good, but no, it's not going to be enough. And Breed does manage to focus cap and get on cap and manage to take this week 4 match. Definitely a good one, though. Both teams put on a pretty good show. Obviously, Breed was the slightly stronger team. Both teams were coming into this match with an even win record, though, so it genuinely could have gone either way.
Bonus ducks.
Okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to be getting any post-game interviews, but that's fine. Honestly, this was kind of a rough match for 7-Eleven employees. It took a while to start. There was... Either way, it was a pretty fun and enjoyable match to watch. If you guys want to do it, sure. Send me a Discord invite if you want. Because I guess we can get at least one team's side of things. Just send the link to me. Okay, so it looks like we are going to be getting in with Team Breed.
That was hella swag, dude.
Yeah.
Yo,
So, guys,
dude,
how do you
what's
feel?
up?
Good,
Dude.
good.
I feel fantastic.
That was amazing.
You guys definitely put on a good show. You definitely played well. Some of the plays from both sides were a little bit questionable, but in the end, you guys did come out on top. Do you have anything you think you could have done better? Anything you think you excelled at? Just kind of, what are you guys thinking?
Dude, I don't know. Our mids were a
Okay, so
little
it's an
tough.
honor to be here.
Yeah, hold up, one at a time, one at a time.
Honor to be on the podcast, Mr. Derp.
Yeah, no, thank you for
Honor.
casting.
Yeah,
I
no
love
problem.
your
I
stream.
well,
I
I
love what you
appreciate Sam for allowing me to actually cast this and making things like this happen.
Oh, congrats on partnership as well.
Well, we're not quite
Not
there
par-
yet.
Not partnership. I meant
Affiliate.
what's the affiliate? Congrats on that. For
But
sure.
thank you, I appreciate that.
I'm following you. This
Bonus
is
ducks.
awesome. Let's go.
I
Jackie
think we
Chan.
can all agree that we need to work on middles.
Yeah, we had a bad mid.
Yeah, they
That
have
was so
DMS
bad.
out.
Mids were a little rough from both sides, but that last round in the first half, that mid was really strong.
Thank you, thank you.
Also, the mid in, I believe, the actual last round, I'd been saying throughout the entire match that I want to see some creative plays through drop down. And on the last
Oh,
round, I
yeah.
finally got
Let's
one.
go, Blade fan. Let's go.
So, is the match gonna be on YouTube for us to watch?
It will. I will start the export to YouTube as well.
Sweet.
Cool.
Awesome. Thank
Dude,
So-
newcomer casting is so awesome.
you. Yeah. I
Well,
appreciate it.
yeah. Well, congratulations, guys. I hope to see you in the playoffs. And good luck with the rest of your season.
Keep
Hell
up the
yeah.
good work on
Dude,
Twitch, man.
thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Love
Yeah.
you. Woo! Good night.
So, yeah, that was a match, to say the least. Yeah, it was definitely a good one. Probably one of the better matches I've casted. I definitely find that the higher position teams are obviously going to play better because they are better teams and put on better matches. You rarely find them to be rolls. Although, this one, I guess you could consider it a roll from just looking at the score, but the match itself was very, very back and forth. Both teams definitely played well. So, yeah, in terms of the match and casting, I don't really have anything else to say right now. The only big thing I have to say is, I guess, thank you. I hit affiliate. I've gotten affiliate, finally, and I wouldn't have gotten here if it weren't for, A, the leaders of all the teams previously that have allowed me to cast their match, and the people who have been actually watching and supporting the stream. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I know it's sappy and all that crap, but thank you. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys. And in that same vein, I'm thinking about possibly doing some sort of celebratory stream either tomorrow or on Monday within the next couple days. if you join the Derpcast's Discord server, you can do that by clicking the Discord icon in the About section of my channel if you are on PC. If not, you have to find it on mobile. It's a little bit more tedious. I will try to get a command for it in soon. If you want, please follow the instructions provided in the welcome message in order to get roles set up. And yeah, I will hopefully be doing something within the next couple of days as kind of a thank you and a celebration for hitting affiliate. I will keep you posted on that through the Derpcast's Discord server. In other news, if you are interested in any of my previous casts, you can find them in the YouTube playlist linked in the Twitch chat right now. It will be ever growing. That's where you can find all of the casts I've done, whether that be Newcomer or maybe in the future I may go bigger. Although I think for the time being I'm having a fun time sticking with Newcomer, so I might stick with Newcomer next season as well. I mean, we'll have to see how stuff progresses, right? But with anything else, thank you guys for sticking around throughout the half an hour waiting time for the match to start. Thank you for sticking around throughout the actual match and interacting with chat. It helps keep me motivated to do this. And otherwise, yeah, thank you guys, and have an amazing night. And enjoy the rest of your weekend, too.